Yo guys, and welcome back to the West Ham United career mode on FIFA 23. Well, we are nearing the end of Series 3, and it's sad. I think there's only a couple of episodes left, to be completely honest, but we do have to get the pleasantries out of the way and move straight on to our second leg against AC Milan here, which, to be fair, I could probably simulate and we'd probably go through, but, me being the person I am, I want to play, it's always nice to play every Champions League match. Well, maybe not some of those group stage games against teams that we would absolutely demolish. But Champions League top scorer, I didn't even realise he was the top scorer in the Champions League. But Vinicius Jr. scored 2 in the first leg. Hopefully he can score a couple more at the absolutely incredible San Siro. Such a shame that stadium's being knocked down. But we're not here to talk about that because we'll probably play multiple games at the San Siro, I'm sure, in this career mode. If we ever get drawn against the Milan or an Inter or an AC Milan again. But yeah, semi-finals up for grabs in this one. If we get a good win, or even if we just avoid defeat by 4 goals, we'll go through here. But yeah, Champions League quarter-final, here we go. Vinicius. On Scamacca. Oh, Scamacca very, very close to giving it a worldie of an opener. It's a great strike for a man who's nearly on 50 goals this season.
In central midfield, and the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Bailey. Oh, it's a good chance, and it's an opening goal here from Florian Wirtz, who pulls one back for AC Milan very early on here. Ah, that's not what I wanted to say. No. Ah, shit. Oh well, it is only 1-0. We know we can come back because we've come back against this Milan side before. Bit of a lucky goal, but some nice football there at the end. Sort of salvaged it. But yeah, 1-0 down early doors here at the San Siro. Hopefully there's not a Liverpool-esque or Tottenham-esque comeback in this one here. Or an En-Nesyri. Oh, what a save from Mohamedashvili. I thought for sure that was going to be 2-0. Or Kvaratskhelia. Could he? Yes, does equalise. Does just about get there. It's been all AC Milan for the first 15 here, but that goal levels the night. Restores our 3-goal lead on aggregate. A lovely worked goal. We played it nicely around there. Kvaratskhelia just about had the pace. That second touch just sort of took it a bit further away than I probably would have wanted. But he got there anyway. And Kvaratskhelia has scored again for us here. That's absolutely brilliant for us. A lovely knock to find En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri, can he get the better of Jimenez? Ooh. Oh, it is 2-1. Fuck's sake. Florian Wirtz has scored again. And this is an incredible tie. 6-4. And Wirtz gets his second of the evening. Really quite poor for myself. We should have done a little bit better defensively there. But that's a really slow ball in, but Wirtz just makes the most of the finish. And that is definitely not ideal for us, but Mohamedashvili not able to stop that one. And yeah, we find ourselves behind at San Siro once again. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's a good save. I thought maybe, just maybe, it might be creeping past. Kvaratskhelia again. Oh, it's another blinding stop by Mainan. And En-Nesyri. It's a good stop by Mohamedashvili. Really keeping us in the tie at the minute. Bowen. And Kvaratskhelia, oh, superb from Kvaratskhelia. Gets his second goal of the game, levels it up just before the end of the half. That's a superb strike. He has absolutely exploded into life since joining us in January. Yeah, 60 million's almost been recouped like instantly. I couldn't speak. I don't know what's going on anymore. That's just a phenomenal goal. Right in front of the West Ham contingency behind the goal. Kvaratskhelia gets his second goal of the game. So, half time in the Florian Wirtz and Kvaratskhelia show. It's 2-2. Which is ideal for us because, you know, as long as we're not losing, it's fine. You know, we've still got that 3-goal advantage on them. It's, what, 7-4 on aggregate? Unbelievable, really, but yeah. Both goalkeepers have been really good, and both attacking midfields have been really good. Florian Wirtz has scored some nice goals, as well as, you know, Kvaratskhelia as well. It's been a fairly even game, to be fair. They've taken their chances, we've taken our chances. It's just as simple as that. But yeah. Second half, hopefully, we've got 45 minutes to cling on to a semi-final place. On Scamacca. Oh, brilliant from Zilowanka Scamacca to finally put us in the lead of this game. That's a lovely, lovely ball from Bowen. That's a lovely finish from Scamacca with the outside of his foot just to tap it home, to poke it in off the post. And a man who's nearing 50 goals this season for us. I think that's number 48 for him, but that's a lovely ball. Just gets in between both defenders and just tucks it away. A brilliant goal. One of his more composed and clever finishes on that outside the foot. Not as powerful as most of the goals he scored, but no more important than any of the other. And the Serie Leao. Florian Wirtz. Oh, it's back for Leao. It's an even better save. Wirtz though. Oh, it's a great save again from Mamardashvili. Keeping out Wirtz. Oh, and then the Serie, that's a great stop again by Mamardashvili. He's had a brilliant second half here, man. On Wirtz. It's a great stop from Mamardashvili again to deny Florian Wirtz his hat-trick. It's a great save. Okafor, who scored twice against us in that first leg. Okafor again. And Arnold gets a very late equaliser for AC Milan. Literally the last kick of the game, I bet. It's not going to mean anything to the result of the tie, but gives them a, you know, that little bit of, you know, something to celebrate. They didn't lose on the night. It's a great strike from Maximilian Arnold, though. There was no stopping that from Mamardashvili. That's an unbelievable strike from the German. And it is 3-3. Yeah, literally, as I said, last kick of the game, that equaliser. But we have gone through to the semi-finals of the Champions League for the second time in a row. And we've drawn 3-3 with AC Milan. We've beaten them 8-5 on aggregate to get here. A very, very good contest between both teams. Obviously, a way more prolific up in the home leg, but absolutely, you know, stood our ground in the second leg. We've done just enough to get through. 2 goals from Kvaratskhelia, a goal from Scamacca, finding our way through into the semi-finals of Europeans Elite. They did actually have a better game than us, to be fair, so, oh well. But Real Madrid obviously beat Man City in that first leg, so they went through 1-0 on aggregate. We've gone through 8-5. Liverpool obviously losing to Barcelona. PSG just about advancing. I am so fearful that we'll play PSG in the semi-finals. It's absolutely going to make me so upset. And Bowen's got a 5-day injury. That really doesn't help, but at least it's not as bad as it could have been. We called that Scott Roberts up to the first team just to get him on the loan list immediately. But we do have some more scout reports. We love a scout report. I don't think any of the scout reports towards the back end of the season are going to bring us any sort of fortune. So, you know, as sad as that is, we're not going to find the next, you know, Harry Kane in here. So, I don't know. There are some high overall players in here, or high potential players in here, but there's just not a lot of... He's quite good. James Whittaker could be okay for us. But that is about it. So, obviously we've got Sai Benrahma Davies wants to play. Everyone wants to play. Bowen obviously picking up that injury is not good for him. It's not good for us because it gives us less options on the bench. But Yeah, we've dealt with this before, we'll probably deal with it again. This does, however, give side Benrahma a chance to come back into the fold and get his time on the bench. We're going to simulate games against teams like Brentford and, other teams like that, because we are coming towards the back, and we've lost again. Well, you can kiss the Premier League goodbye, because the simulating's just not being our friend at the minute. They're a team that are facing relegation, but, for fuck's sake. And now, that was our game in hand as well, so yeah, pretty much bye-bye to the Premier League. And, obviously, we're probably going to lose against Norwich here as well, just to really condemn us. No, it took a late goal from Skamaka, though, to give us 3 points. The Premier League's not over, but my words, it's looking remarkably more difficult to get our hands on the title for the 3rd year in a row. FA Cup semi-finals, though. This is a big game, but we've got probably the easiest opponent we could have hoped for. Sorry. Sheffield Wednesday shouldn't put up oh my god, I've just seen who we got in the Champions League semis. There's absolutely no way I've just seen Real Madrid. Oh no. I think all the eggs have to go into the Champions League basket, but Real Madrid, the big boys of Europe, the most elite team in European history, is what stands between us and a Champions League final. I don't believe it. Oh Christ. It's just not good. It's not going to look good. But before we even get into that game against Real Madrid, we've got to play Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup semis. So obviously, I'm going to rotate the team a little bit for this. I'm going to rotate it very, very fucking heavily because I actually do. I want to win, but I want our best players to remain, fit. So we're going to play a slightly changed team. I'm giving Payet a game because I don't think he's played at all this season. In fact, has he played any minutes? He's 38. He's played 1 game in the Premier League. I don't even think we did that. So this is his 2nd game of the season. And it's against Sheffield Wednesday at Wembley. So, who knows? I'm reasonably confident we could have simmed this, but, I don't want to take that risk currently. Especially after that Brentford and Leicester game. But Sheffield Wednesday are what stands between us and the FA Cup final and another trip to Wembley. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Because this is going to be unbelievable. It's a massive accomplishment that teams like Sheffield Wednesday and Huddersfield have made it this far. Even Lincoln made it to the quarterfinals, which is incredible for a team of that league and that calibre. Yeah, FA Cup semi-final. Here we go. See how we get on.
Let's hope it's a semi-final that everybody remembers.
Wilkes. Oh, it's a great chance early doors for Sheffield Wednesday, but Mamardashvili just about doesn't. Or Martial. Martial finds Zaniolo. Zaniolo finds the back of the net. A lovely goal from the Italian. And that is exactly what we were hoping for. It's been a really tense game. There's been, very few chances, but, surprisingly, Wednesday have had a lot of the ball. But quality shows in the end, and Martial draws 2 defenders with him. And Zaniolo's first touch is just good enough to set the angle for him. And the goalkeeper's way, way out of position because of the momentum it's taken him. So, it's just the easiest job in the world for Zaniolo to smash it home into the back of the net. And gives us the lead at Wembley.
Wilkes. Brown. Crossing possibilities.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that coming. Just unbelievable play from a League One team, and they just smash back immediately. You can't get the ball off them, and it just ends up in the back of the net every time. Fuck me, that's just unreal how they picked out that kind of a pass. Yeah, fuck me, man. And now it's 1-1, and Wednesday have just made me mince my words completely. On Payet, slip through Zaniolo. This has got to be 2-1. Yep. No doubt in my mind where that was ending up when Zaniolo picked the ball up. Payet rolling back the years with that free ball. A 38-year-old, I think. 38, 37. Finds an absolute dime of a pass. Sends through Zaniolo, and there was no other way this chance was ending. The Italian, who's been one of our best players, our first signing, I believe, has made it 2-1, restored our lead. The Italians having a field day here at Wembley on that right wing. Absolutely brilliant football. Yeah. Payet again. Oh, Payet again has found Zaniolo again. Zaniolo has a first half hat-trick and has just absolutely decided that he doesn't want Wednesday making the final. He wants to be in the final. And Zaniolo's... I don't know if he scored a hat-trick before for us. He must have. Payet again with the assist. And Zaniolo just the easiest and most composed finish in the world. A lovely, lovely display from the Italian. And his goal catalogue, it's just unbelievable, really, isn't it? Half-time in the FA Cup semi-final against Sheffield Wednesday. 3-1 to the good. It's probably going to tell me the semi-final score. Oh my god, the other semi-final game is Huddersfield beating Liverpool. Oh, I absolutely pray for a Huddersfield win. Yeah, and like I said, Wednesday have had their chances, so they've not been out of this game. It's just when the quality does show, like it has shown, that it's just, yeah, it's a matter of time before we walk away with a couple more goals in this game. So semi-final should be done by, well, hopefully with the second half we can just add to the tally, so we can just keep going. But yeah, half time, and we're 2 goals to the good. Zaniolo again. Yep. Where's the shot then? And Payet. Oh, it's a great save to deny the Frenchman. Zaniolo finds Martial. 4-1. Game over. And with 15 to go, Martial thumps home what should seal our route to the FA Cup finals if it wasn't sealed already. We've been the dominant force the second half. Their goalkeeper and their defence have been incredible at blocking shots. Zaniolo's had a field day this half. Just this game, in fairness. Zaniolo's just been incredible. He hasn't stopped at all, and he's just been the best player on the pitch by a country mile. And Martial gets on the end and scores the 4-1 is the final score. Don't know how many blocks that Sheffield Wednesday defender made, but it was fucking unbelievable. Like, shooting from 30 yards with Payet and it was still getting blocked from like 10 yards away. It's ridiculous at points, but yeah. Didn't matter in the end. We went through 4-1. I probably thought we were going to. So, like I said, we probably could have simmed that game. We would have gone through. So, yeah, lovely stuff though. 4-1 win into the FA Cup final. Scenes. Here is the big one. The first leg of the Champions League semi-final at the Santiago Bernabeu. I do have some devastating news, however, about our FA Cup journey. And that is that Liverpool beat Huddersfield on penalties to get through. So it will be Liverpool-West Ham in the cup final like it was in 2005. Unfortunately, I would have really loved the Huddersfield Cup final. But we have more pressing matters to deal with. Playing Vinicius Junior's former team, I almost forgot. What a side, though. Absolute incredible team. Obviously, Muller's a bit of an odd one to have there, but Rodrigo, Rudiger, Courtois, Tchouaméni, Odegaard's returned to Real Madrid. That's incredible. Jeremy Frimpong there as well. But yeah, the semi-final. We got to this stage last year, and we got our asses handed to us by PSG.
Both teams have made it this far in the Champions League,
I can't take another semi-final exit in the Champions League. It's only our second run at the Champions League, but we've made it this far. We want to go one step further. Hopefully we can, because what a stadium to be in! What What an achievement it would be to beat Real Madrid, who I don't even know in this career mode have probably won it again, but in real life 14-time winners of this competition, the most of any team ever by some distance. So the Bernabeu welcomes us, and we want to come out of this with a positive result to try and make it through to the semi-finals, not the semi-finals, the final of the Champions League, which we can only hope will be in our favour.
Plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield, and the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose.
Oh, Scamacca's in early. Scamacca for an early goal. It is. 2 minutes in, we've taken the lead against Real Madrid. Oh my God. The big man for the biggest occasions has done it again for us here. Gilo Anka Scamacca scores our goal. Scores the goal even to put us 1-0 up in the tie against Real Madrid. It's a lovely ball from Kvaratskhelia. It's an even better finish from the number 7. Just an outrageous. He is so good at the minute. And I feel like he might have already hit it, but 50 goals in this season. Ballon d'Or contention. Muller and Rodrigo have a great save from Mohamedashvili to deny Rodrigo. And that would have been a brilliant goal from Real Madrid. They played it about so nicely there. That was a great stop though from our number 1. Frimpong isn't going to make it easy for him. Frimpong just gets the better of him. Look at the football on display. Thomas Muller and Frimpong. Frimpong, who stopped our counter-attack, scores their counter-attack. It's quite impressive that the man... that is thoroughly impressive. Real Madrid are just pinging it about so nicely here. The 1-2 touch stuff. Muller just waits for him to make that run. And we have been Jeremy Frimponged, which is not good. Not ideal for us, but it's a wonderful finish from the right back. And that is just devastating. And how good Real Madrid can be. On Vinicius, turns him here. That's a great save by Thibaut Courtois to deny his former teammate. Gravenberch's corner. Gravenberch going for it though, and oh my God, it's a brilliant goal from the Dutchman. Ryan Gravenberch, take a bow. A brilliant goal to restore our lead at the Bernabeu. Unbelievable. Thibaut Courtois couldn't stop that one. And we are back ahead. It's lovely play. Vinicius Jr. just gives it back to him. And Gravenberch decides, you know what? It's worth a pop in off the post. And a man who hasn't played very many Champions League minutes for us has scored an important goal for us. Pedro Goncalves. Still going here, Pedro Goncalves, and it is 2-2. Immediately, I just couldn't switch player there. I wanted Cabral because it wasn't letting me take the ball with Aged or Wan-Bissaka, so I wanted Cabral, but it wouldn't let me select him right up until the last minute. And at that point, it was much too late, and Pedro Goncalves was levelling it back up for Real Madrid. An entertaining first half already here at the Bernabeu. Just frustrating that that's gone in, and the way we've conceded is very sloppy. And Wan-Bissaka will find Zaniolo.
An awful lot of green space to run into.
Zaniolo. And Vinicius Jr. It is 3-2. I didn't want to celebrate with him, but Vinicius Jr. He's going to celebrate on his own. Oh, he doesn't care. Vinicius Jr. has restored our lead once again here. It's a lovely ball from Zaniolo, lovely run, and there was no stopping that. Vinicius Jr. just scores when he wants to. The top scorer in the competition, and he's done it again for us here. What a first half this is. Zaniolo just about doing enough. Oh, Zaniolo's kept going here. He's got Scamacca free in the penalty area, and Scamacca scored again. We now have 4-2 up. It's been 26 minutes, and this has been a 6-goal thriller. Zaniolo he's so quick on that right-hand side, and Scamacca was never missing when the ball was rolled into him. It's been an unbelievable game. A 6-goal thriller already, and it's not even half time. It's not even been half an hour.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Kvaratskhelia.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
Oh my god, he's got Vinicius.
Through here.
Real Madrid have committed so many bodies forward for that corner.
Opened up for
Vinicius Jr. to make it 5. 5-2 before the half-time mark. And Vinicius Jr. has got his 2nd goal of the game against this former side. What a story. What a display of football it's been from both sets of teams, though. They have. I just want to make this point. They subbed off Thomas Müller just before the corner. So I don't know what's going on here, but we are devastating at the minute. And it's unbelievable. Against Real Madrid here. Absolutely unbelievable. Scamacca and Vinicius Jr. have just been unbelievable for us. And we have just demolished them in that first half. 5-2 from 6 shots as well. We have been so clinical, it's unbelievable. And I can only hope that the second half shows just as well for us. Because this has been dream stuff for us here. And Scamacca. Oh, it's a fucking brilliant save from Thibaut Courtois to deny his hat-trick. And Vinicius with a chance just to finish it here. Shirky in for Jarrod Bowen. Oh my god, another blinding save from Thibaut Courtois. He's been unreal this half. That should have been 6 for his full time. A very, very positive start to the semi-final. And that all the goals in that first half, just that one that we got towards, in that second half, has been enough for a 5-2 victory at the Bernabeu. A monumental win for us here. If it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois, that game would have been out. The tie would have been out of sight. I'll tell you that for a fact. We absolutely dominated them, and Thibaut Courtois is the only reason that we didn't get at least 7. So take a bow, lads, because that is pretty. How many saves did he make? He made 5 saves apparently. I thought he would have made more than that, but take a bow, lads. Champions League final is in sight, but once again, the job is not done. We have got 1 more game to go. They've still got to come to our place, and who knows what what that game will end up being. Real Madrid. We are still 8 points behind, but we do have a game in hand on Tottenham. So hopefully we can get a decent result here. That can propel us back in, because we do want that Premier League as well, but it's going to be really difficult to catch them now, especially if we lose this game. And of course, like the simulating has just been so unkind to me recently that we lose 2-0 to a bottom half team in Palace. Yeah, there we go, title's gone. Like, as if it wasn't gone before. Like, not one sort of thing could just make that any better. Gravenberch has hit an 89 overall though, and deservedly, because he's been superb in that in that partnership in the middle with Declan Rice. But next episode, which looks as though it's going to be the final episode of the series, of the season even, because realistically we haven't got the Premier League to play for. These 4 games are pretty much meaningless to me. We have got a big semi-final clash with Real Madrid, the FA Cup final as well, and who knows, but potentially a Champions League final in there as well. The other scores are 0-0 between Barcelona and PSG. Obviously, I'm rooting for Barca because PSG absolutely battered us the last time we played them, so I don't really want them to win. So, yeah, and we are 11 points behind Tottenham, who, to be fair, have got a game in hand, but there's no way we'll get those enough points. There's just no way. It looks like 3rd is going to be the absolute highest we'll finish this season, which is really disappointing. Yeah, can't really complain. We get what we deserve. We haven't been good enough in those sim games. Fuck knows why, but yeah, unbelievable really. Just a quick stat check. 52 goals from Scamacca. That is outstanding. 30 goals for 31 even for Vinicius Jr. Just unbelievable numbers from these players. And even Kvaratskhelia, who has dropped off a little bit, but still, this is unprecedented stuff. And even Martial's hit 20 goals this season. Zaniolo was 16, Bowen with 15. Yeah, all of that without the help of Lucas Paquetá, who's lost all his overall that he gained in the season. So hopefully we can see that return to him. But yep, that is going to end this episode. If you've enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. So that way you never miss a video of mine. I'll see you in the future. Bye bye.